Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to make an inexpensive pair of Guide-Ons for your small watercraft trailer. That being said, let's go ahead and get started. These are the main parts I'm going to be using in this project. First, I'm going to use varying lengths of this 3/4 inch new core EMT conduit. Then I'm also going to be using this 3/4 inch maker pipe conduit flange, and that has these two hex bolts here, and then also some of these caps to go into the end of the conduit. And then I'm going to show you how to do an alternate version of this. If you don't have a pipe bender, you can buy a 90-degree piece of EMT for this and then attach it with these couplers. Now normally they come with a regular screw, but if you want to make sure you have a good tight connection, go ahead and use a self-tapping screw for this version of it. I wanted to show you the two methods I use to make these Guide-Ons for the trailer. This was made from a single piece of conduit, and I used a pipe bender to get this 90-degree radius in here, and then I marked where I'm going to measure my vertical from with this little black line. Then this one right here, this is the pre-made 90-degree that you can buy along with the coupler, and then you add a straight piece of the conduit. And as I said earlier, you probably would like to remove the screws that are in there and go ahead and drill those out and use self-tapping screws so you have a more solid fit. So the first thing I want to do is figure out where the bolt pattern is going to go to attach it to the frame of the trailer. And you can see it has the 4 pre-drilled holes for your attachment hardware. And then what I've done is put the hex cap screws in here to hold the two pieces together. And what you see here is this bent area where the conduit is going to go in. So what I want to do to make sure I have the right distance between these holes, I'm going to just slide a piece of the conduit in the center where it's going to be, and then tighten down these bolts. And what that will do will give me my pattern I need to drill on the trailer, just like that. I decided where I'm going to attach the flange to the trailer frame, and you can see these 4 little paint spots here. That's a marking pen, and what I did was I took my flange that's attached with the conduit inside and lined them up where I wanted it, and then just marked the holes that I need to drill. And so all I need to do now is drill out the holes for the frame and attach the flange. Alright, this is the initial install of the flange with the one piece of conduit that I bent, but it'll be the same if you use the pre-made 90 like I spoke of earlier. So you can see everything is attached here, and there's also a hole in the side here that will allow you to put in either a self-tapping screw or run a bolt through it like I did. So now it's in there nice and solid, and all I have to do is add my end cap along with the pool noodle that I'm going to be using. Now there's something else I wanted to point out. You don't have to do it, but I did, and it's kind of hard to tell by looking through this camera, but I ended up shortening this end by 1.5 inches and sliding this piece of conduit closer to the frame of the trailer. And the reason being for that was I lined up the vertical part with the outside of the fender. I didn't want it to extend out any further than the widest part of this trailer. This is a rear view of the Guide-Ons assembled on the trailer, and I'll give a little close-up view. There's the attachment, and I've painted the EMT conduit black and then added the cap to the top. Now all you need to do is add the pool noodles. This is a view of the final project. I've slid on the color coordinated pool noodles onto the Guide-Ons, and the only thing I'll add is I made my Guide-Ons a vertical height of 32 inches from the upper edge of the 90-degree radius that I attached to the frame. And that was just personal choice. The numbers you use may vary. So that's it. If you have any questions, please leave them for me in the comments. Thank you.